Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nick. I talk about Xaya, Xaya, Bella Pay. And today I also show you the price again, to see the price action of the key coin, what's going on, and also stay until the end. After the recap of Soccer Manager Elite, I will show you what happened in these past few matches. I have a secret for you, a very special tip. I'll show you how to find promising future stars where you might be, if you want, and not financial advice of course, put money once the real version, play to earn enabled version of Soccer Manager Elite will be out, which is not too far in the future. So stay until the end. Let's look at the key coin first. Ciao. Okay, let's have a look at the daily, of course. No financial advice. I'm not a trader. I'm not an analyst. I just show you what I look at and I speak out what my brain is thinking about. But remember that this is a very low market cap coin, so the volumes are also very small. So all the technical analysis that I can do, first of all, it's very basic. Second of all, very low volumes means that the technical analysis might not be super accurate like it was for example, Bitcoin or other highly traded volumes coins or tokens in other blockchains. But let's see what happened. So again, this is the daily. The last time I showed you that we entered this downward channel basically around Christmas time, 23rd. We started and going down. We lost the 200 exponential moving average. The 14th of January here at around 34 cents, and now as you can see, this green area that I draw here is what I think is a very nice support range. And in fact, we are actually bouncing and ranging inside of this area, which goes from the 22 cents up to almost 30 cents. The 22nd of January, we actually bounced exactly at the lower bottom of this area. And then we started ranging a little bit and nothing much happened. Let me actually stretch a little bit more so that we can see better. Nothing much happened except of this kind of cup and very small cup and handle pattern, as you can see here, that we broke to the upside, and it looks like now the bottom, our current support for the key coin is around here. There we go, around here at 23 cents. As you can see, we tested the 23 cents already 3 times, the 22nd, the 27th of January, and then with a small wig almost touched the 23.8, actually almost 24 cents, the 31st of January. And today, the day is not over yet, of course, but we are having a nice upward green dildo of plus 6.23%. And this is the price against USDT. Let's have a look at the key Bitcoin pairing. Look at this. Last time I was telling you that this resistance was forming from the 5th of January onwards. We started touching this resistance, but actually what was interesting to note was this kind of triangle happening here, or downward wedge, that was compressing the price between the 73,000 and the 67,000 Satoshi. From the 22nd of January up until here, the 25th, price was compressing, and I was saying that we might have seen a rupture of the wedge to the upward or to the downward side. And actually, we went to the downward. But what's most interesting is that if we have a look at this, if we take a look at, I'm gonna do that, like that, just like that. Let's do like that. So this wedge started appearing here, the 22nd of January. You can see how the opening price touched the above resistance, and then the closure was basically at the bottom of the 200 exponential moving average. This range then repeated here the day after, 2 days after, the bounce against the downward sloping resistance, and then broke the 25th. And actually we can see that we have minus 8% of amplitude of this wedge, and in fact once it broke from here we went down to actually a little bit more, 9%, almost 10% from the EMA. And then what happened after that? It happens that basically we're seeing that the 200 exponential moving average is now acting as a resistance, upward resistance. As you can see, we bounced at the 63,000 Satoshi level, and then our small wig hit the resistance on top. It tested once, then tested again the support at same 63,000 level Satoshi, and then today, only today, is actually above the resistance. So what I'm expecting now, hopefully, is to see if the buyers can sustain this this level above the resistance, and hopefully for the next days or week going up against Bitcoin. It all depends also on Bitcoins, of course, but a bounce back, a retest. I want to see a retest of the support, the previous support of this line, the 200 exponential moving average, and then an upward swing. Not bad, actually, not bad. The outlook of key is not too bad, actually, you know, also because once Bitcoin was falling hard, the volumes were very low because it's a small cap, but also diamond handed. As I was telling you last video, people of Xaya, the real holders, are very jealous of their key tokens. Have a look at their Discord and you'll see why. Anyway, let's go. Let's start with having a look at what happened at Soccer Manager Elite the past Sunday, the 30th of January 2022. Alright, and I'll see you at the end when I tell you how to look for very young promising players, both in the shares for this game but also in terms of potential as an NFT. You'll see why. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. Here we are once again, the most anticipated and most beautiful Soccer Manager crypto game absolute ever. Soccer Manager Elite. If you don't know, shame on you, but good that you're here because you get to know it. And as usual, let's see what happened in the first league first. Let's see the matches in the first league, the Big Boss League. Here we go. Let's start with the League 1 result. Sassuolo Internazionale 0-3. Juventus won 1-0 against Barcelona. Lazio Arsenal 0-0. Paris Saint-Germain 4, Manchester City 1. This is an incredible achievement for Paris Saint-Germain. Congratulations, Manchester City is super difficult to beat, but this season is having a little bit of difficulties. Atalanta 0, Burnley 1. Everton 1, AC Milan 1. Real Madrid 2 and Torino 2. Torino by Kryptonites is doing extremely well this season. We'll see. I think he's first in the league. We'll see after that, but my eyes are on Torino. Then Liverpool 1, Villarreal 0. Valencia 4, Sevilla 3. Very nice Spanish game. And there Manchester United 0 and Roma 0. Not bad results away for Omega Wolf, manager of Roma. Let's have a look at the league now. The league table, of course, the chart, the rankings. That's the right word, ranking. As you can see, Kryptonite is very well deserved in the third position. First, only 1 point away from Valencia, managed by Natal. And then we have Tigre Baker managing Real Madrid, following Valencia, away only 2 points. And then Paris Saint-Germain, which is having a very nice season so far, following it fourth position. Sorry, today I cannot speak, I don't know why. Fourth position for N Grime. And then at the bottom 4, we can see that we have Sevilla, managed by Kaiser, with only 8 points. Atalanta by Snake Eyes, managed by Snake Eyes, with 7 points. And Everton, managed by the richest person in this game, Harris, with 6 points so far, and Sassuolo with only 3 points, managed by Manager Elite. So Roma is doing not too bad, considering that he just got up from the league that I was playing last season, and I'm still playing League 2B. Let's have a look at the formation of, I want to really see Paris Saint-Germain, because something changed. To spy on some others formation, we can go to schedule of Paris Saint-Germain, see? And then, for example, let's have a look at the last match against Milan. I want to see match report. Here we go. He's playing with a 4-3-1-2. I think it's the same formation that I'm playing. Of course, Kylian Mbappe is a striker. He got 2 goals in this match. And then Herrera and Neymar. Okay, Herrera, Neymar, and Mbappe is actually behind the strikers. Okay, interesting. I would have put Mbappe as first and Neymar behind the strikers, but don't listen to me because you're doing great. It's working. And then Angel Di Maria in the center, and a Big Boss Italian small atomic I love Verratti. On the right. Okay, I now realize, looking at the players, I remember why my dog is crazy. Paris Saint-Germain is very good in terms of rating. Actually, if you have a look at the rating, the average rating is at 82, but only because it has a lot of players, and most of the unused players are, you see, this one is 70, 70, 70, 70 here, 70, 70, 70. It's basically the lowest rating that standard players have, that I also have in my bench, are 70. So and Grimes has a lot of 70 that brings down the average rating of the soccer team, but if you look at the non-70 players, they are 89, 93, 88, 85, 90, 91, 89, 90, 92, 92, 94, 90, 96, of course Neymar, 83, thanks, 91, 92, anyway, you got the point, super high rating. So I wonder why last season struggled a little bit. Let me see if there was a difference. See, what I'm doing now is actually studying the other games of the other teams to get better at this game. You should do that. Let's have a look at season 3. Started losing a little bit. See, a lot of lost games. Let's take against Milan, to be fair. Okay, we can see a very big difference. He was playing with a 3-1-4-2, which is probably not good for the type of players that he has. For example, well, that actually, the two strikers, Mbappe and Icardi, are very strong and tall, real strikers. And then Draxler on there. Verratti is playing in the center. That's great. I don't see Di Maria. Di Maria got substituted at the 40th minute. That might be an issue, because Di Maria is super strong. He's like a fantasy in the game. But probably the problem was the defense and this number 5 here, that I don't know. I cannot speak for Gouillet because I don't know him. But that's a big difference. You can see that roughly same players, same ratings. I have to actually check the transfers, but I don't think that there were much transfers going on. But you can see how a simple change in the formation affect the result considerably. Let's take a look at Paris Saint-Germain during this season and see in the next matches how it goes. Okay, enough with the others. Let's have a look at what I did with Getafe. I played against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham is a very good team, of course, much better than Getafe in terms of ratings, but never say never. And of course I lost. Yes, Getafe is in a crisis. I know exactly why it's happening, and there's not much I can do for now because it's a beta, but I don't want to justify me. But let's have a look at this match. I lost 2-0. They scored the 21st minute. Dier scored the 21st, and then Ali scored the 39th. So both in the first half of the game. And then it looks like Kane got injured. That's a key player for them. Sorry, maybe lucky for me, but I'm sorry for you, Grigor Varlam. But anyway, match commentary. You see possession is very low. I shot a lot, 15 shots against 8 shots on target, 1 corner against 8. Okay, and then the card. So this is a bit discouraging. It means that I cannot keep the possession very well, but with a few passages I can get to shoot, and half of these shots are on target. So in this case it basically means that my strikers have not done a very great job in putting it in, but at least I attacked, even though the possession was very low. But this doesn't mean a lot. We should need more data to know better why my possession was so low. Maybe, you know, a slow game mentality of the opponent team with short passes means that the team takes more time to build something, or maybe the other team builds nothing. If you remember Barcelona from the good old times of tiki-taka, basically what they were doing was a super high possession ball by very short passages and movement, slowly movement of integral of blocks of compartment of the team towards the opponent. And then of course you had the Lionel Messi or Xavi, Iniesta playing blindfolded, and you know, there wasn't nothing that you could do at that time with the tiki-taka. But that's basically what could be happening here, but I don't have enough data. Anyway, let's see at the other results. Here we go, the other results of League 2B. We can see Angers and Rangers, they drew 1-1. Cagliari, Southampton, 1-4 for Southampton. Cincinnati lost 0-2 against San Lorenzo. Cruzeiro 2, Celta Vigo 1, Club America 1, Swansea City 0, Stoke City PAOK drew 0-0, Chelsea 4, Stade Rennais 0, Getafe 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2, of course, Olympiacos 3, Palmeiras 0, Levante 3, and Feyenoord 0. Levante is running, guys. Let's have a look at the table. Actually, I want to see the rankings now because I think I'm down pretty heavily. But okay, I thought more for Levante. Anyway, I am 9 in the 9th position. I'm 10 points away from Olympiacos. It's a bit early, still early, but it's not a great start of the season for Getafe. And I think the problem is my bench. I don't have enough players to play the cup and the shield at the beginning, so I failed the cup and shield, and now my players arrived very tired to play these league matches. So let's see if my theory is right. I should now start slowly playing better and better and better, and then hopefully reach the top 4 at least. Okay, Olympiacos managed by Manolito 10 in first position. As you can see, 22 points, a lot of goals already, 20 goals. That's a lot in only 9 games played. But also look at Chelsea, 23 goals just behind, but they have 4 points less than the first point. So Olympiacos is dominating. And then Angers follow in third position with 18 points, and Tottenham Hotspur with 17 points at the fourth position. The last 4 position is Palmeiras with 9 points, Feyenoord with 8, PAOK with 8, and Cincinnati with 6 points. Okay, now finally we are at the last part of this video. I wanted to share with you this my little secret. It's not a secret actually, but it's a very interesting thing to know if you're thinking about playing this game with real money and invest your cash, your key, in shares of players. We're talking about players because this game you can invest in shares of club or player. In this case, I'm talking about players. So one of the main things that affects the player value of your shares is actually the rating, okay? And then there is the market. So if a player is super high in rating, his value is gonna be high. Why? Because a higher rating means higher wage, and the wage is what influences, one of the things that influence the share price. This is the first step. Second step is basically the market, which can mean that maybe at the same rating, same wage of player, sorry, same wage, same rating, maybe one player is more famous, is more known, or simply is funny. I don't know. It's his time. There's hype behind that this player, so people want to buy the shares of this player for the future. So the market dictates the price, raising it to a higher level than the other one, even though they share the same rating. You see what I mean? Okay, how to scout for promises, or actually how to search for interesting players to keep an eye on? Well, you have to know that these ratings are based on a collaboratory system where everyone is able to assign a rating and give information about players, about clubs, and then this generates a lot of crowdsourced information into an open source database that is hosted online. And every time that somebody wants to modify the rating of a player, or maybe because it just got better, or because they want to modify maybe an information, is right-footed or left-footed, somebody spot an error in a player and say, no, look, Lorenzo Insigne is right-footed, is not right-footed, is left-footed, actually is right-footed. You know what I mean? If there's an error, somebody notice it, make a modification, and then a lot of people vote to approve this modification. The website is called Soccer Wiki. Let's have a look at this web. Here we go. This is Soccer Wiki. I have it in Italian. You might have it in your language. I don't know how to change the language, so I will keep it in Italian. I'll make a small translation. But anyway, in here you can find a lot of information about players. Giocatori means players, clubs, and competitions, the recent modifications that happen in this open source database. And in case you're wondering, it's very safe. These same ratings and information are used for powering the ratings and the information in the other Soccer Manager game, not crypto game, not only Soccer Manager Elite, but also Soccer Manager 2022, Soccer Manager 2021, Soccer Manager Online, Soccer Manager World. These are games that are played by millions of players since 10 years or more. So don't worry about the reliability of this rate. And in case you're wondering, again, it's not like, okay, I buy some shares of Lorenzo Insigne and then I go to the website and I say, okay, now Lorenzo Insigne rating is 100 because I say so. If I do a modification, there's a whole process of people that vote to reject or accept this modification, and if it passes, then it gets accepted, otherwise no. And remember that ratings modification in the game gets updated. I'm talking about Soccer Manager Elite, gets updated every year or season. I have to double check, I'll let you know. I think it's every year. So remember, when you look for young players, that the year after the rating might be better, but people might actually want this player before, of course, based on real world performances. So stop talking, let's have a look at how I would do, what I would do here. Basically, the very easiest things to do is to go to players, advanced search players, which is the first menu here. And now I don't care about the name, I don't care about nationality, nazionalità is the nationality, position is posizione. I don't even care about the position actually. All I care about is the evaluation, so the rating. Valutazione means rating. So here I want to search for players that are already pretty promising, like say 90 rating. They have a rating going from 90 to 99, and then if you go to other, the age is very important. You want players that are as young as 15 years old, which I don't think there are in Soccer Manager Elite, but anyway, let's keep it very low, up until 35 or 38. I think 35 is the age of retirement, so you actually don't want anyone above the 30 years old. I'm already too old. I would put probably 25 years, or actually 23 years, let's make 24. Very young and very high in rating. How many players would they be? Let's see. I don't care about the high, I don't care about the foot search. Here we go. This is the list with the actual ratings of the players that will be in the next update of Soccer Manager Elite, because these are the latest rating, but Soccer Manager Elite is in beta now. So have a look at the players that are here and start to think about your future investment. Let's see, of course, Kylian Mbappé, 96 of ratings, 23 years old. Erling Haaland play in Borussia Dortmund, 94 of rating and only 21 years old. This is crazy, guys. I heard the news that Erling Haaland, so their unique card is worth $600,000. That's crazy. And then other players, very interesting, like this one, Alexander Arnold, 23 years old, 94 evaluation. Very important, guys. Not all the players are in Soccer Manager Elite, and not all the team are in Soccer Manager Elite. So you have to actually scroll down and decide and have a look. For example, look at this Victor Osimhen, plays in Napoli. I know he plays in Napoli, and I know that it is in Soccer Manager Elite, and it's actually 91 in rating. But I want to see the first one. Like, for example, Trent Alexander, the first one except Erling, because Haaland, because Borussia Dortmund is not in Soccer Manager Elite. Kylian Mbappé is too famous, I don't want to deal with that. I honestly don't know this player, but it looks like I should. So let's have a look at his information in this website. You see there are a lot of information, like the complete name, the name on the shirt, the position that he plays. Looks like he's a defender, midfielder, and central midfielder, but actually is the first position that they say here is right defender. Okay, 23 years old, from England. Well, you can actually read here. I don't know why it's in English and not in Italian anymore. And here it comes back Italian. Anyway, let's have a look at him in Soccer Manager Elite. You know what I do? I try to copy and paste. Let's see if I can search for him. Here we go. I search here. Alexander Arnold. Here we go. We have it. Trent Alexander-Arnold, playing in Liverpool. Share price 500. Yes, it's already famous. Apparently, it's already super expensive. 500 in share price. I'm gonna have a look at the share order right now. But anyway, 23 years old, everything is fine. Wages very high, 131,000 is very high. We can see that now the current statistics of this player is that he plays 8 games and the average rating is 6.5, which is not too bad. It's not awesome, but it's even not too bad. Let's have a look at the more specific statistics of him. We can see that he played in Soccer Manager Elite at least all seasons in Liverpool with let's see, the first season 29 presences and 6.5 average rating. It's okay, it's not explosively good. Second season a little bit higher. Third season same with more matches. And for now it's around the 650. It's okay. Let's have a look at the injuries. It's been injured quite a few times. 7 days, 19 days, 43 days. This is also interesting to know if you want to capitalize on in players. Of course, you don't want players that they get injured too many times, because otherwise, if you don't play, their shares, they're not attractive anymore to players, to managers, you know, to make them play. And shares, let's have a look at the share order book. Nobody's selling, people is willing to buy. Actually, there's somebody that has put a very high price and quantity. Somebody is willing to pay 33,000 SMC for 66 shares of Alexander Arnold, and paying every share $500. That's impressive, really impressive. Okay, so it looks like there are no shares available. Let's have a look at another player like that. Back to soccerwiki.org. Let's have a look at Sancho. Sancho, I already searched, is not in Soccer Manager Elite. So let's have a look at Achraf Hakimi, now playing in Paris Saint-Germain, but he was playing for Inter last year. So I'm not sure that I will find Achraf Hakimi in Soccer Manager Elite in Paris Saint-Germain. Probably not. Probably it's gonna be in Inter, but we can see the difference. Let's see. Now his rating, actual rating, current rating is 92, so it's gonna be updated in the next release to 92. Let's go to Soccer Manager Elite and let's see if his rating when he was playing for Inter was different. Let's have a look. Hakimi. Here we go. He's in the game. Yes, this is interesting. You see that? He's still playing for Internazionale in Soccer Manager Elite. Share price only 20. Remember that the other guy was 500. 91 of rating, not 92. And let's have a look at the shares. He's injured right now. Order book free. See, if this was a real game, I doubt there were shares of him available at that price. For example, there are sell orders at 20 SMC per shares. There are 561 shares to be sold for a total of 11,220 SMC. I think I have around 40,000 SMC. So why not buying something? You know why not? Because he's injured. Yeah, interesting, eh? If you look at the history of the player, actually we can see it here. Injury. The injury lag is for 54 days, starting 11 April Sunday. Okay, that's past. Sorry, that's past. But now there is another one that is lasting 28 days. It's gonna finish the 17th of February, which means still a few weeks. Yeah, here is the result. Here is the summary. So this guy is injured. It means that he's not gonna play. It means that I'm not gonna receive any dividend out of his performances because he doesn't perform. That might be why somebody is selling him, actually selling shares. But you know what? I'm gonna buy it anyway because I'm patient and I wanna see how it works. So let's go to the order book and let's place an order that matches the price in the sell order book so that it gets automatically activated. The transfer gets automatically accepted. If I had to put a lower price, then I should have waited more. I should wait for somebody that wants to sell at that price. But because I match it, let's say 20, there are 500 shares. I'm gonna buy 200. Nah, more. Let's buy all 561 for 11,000 SMC. Why not? Order placed, and then actually you see that now my account here is in purple. It means that it's about to get validated. Every transaction in this game must be of this type, must be validated by the blockchain miners, and every block is around 30 seconds in the Xaya blockchain, which means that I should wait around 30 seconds or maybe more if there are not many validators operating, but I don't think. And after that is gonna become white, and I should have in my account, let's wait for it to become white first. It's taking a while, but normally it works. Here we go. Now it's white. Okay, let's go to my profile account. Actually portfolio account is what I get, portfolio is what I have. Here we go. So okay, it's not here yet. I don't know why it's not here yet. It should come here, but it's not here yet. I don't know why. I'll investigate that and I'll let you know the next time, but it should be here. And okay guys, that's enough for today. It was very long, longer than usual, but packed with information. Take care guys. Subscribe to this channel if you found it useful, or if you're interested about Xaya. I keep you informed. I keep you showing good stuff. So see you next time. Ciao.